David Neuheiser had felt a glimmer of hope. He was back in the United States after years in Australia. 4 months prior, he had stepped onto American soil, his heart filled with a cautious optimism. A chance for a new beginning, he thought. His new position at FSU was invigorating. He felt valued. He felt heard. He felt, for the first time in a long time, safe. The transition had been smooth. The students were bright and engaged. He had found a community in Tallahassee. His colleagues were welcoming, the campus vibrant. There was a sense of purpose that had been missing in his life, a sense of belonging. His time in Australia had been transformative. He had witnessed a different way of life, a different approach to societal issues. Gun violence, a constant specter in the US, felt like a distant nightmare there. He had dared to dream that things could be different back home too, that America could change. April 17, 2025. A date seared into his memory, the day the hope died, the day the familiar fear returned, more potent, more suffocating than ever before. The day gunshots echoed through the halls of FSU. The lockdown was immediate. Sirens wailed, piercing the air with a chilling urgency. The whispers started, hushed and frantic. Then the confirmation, an active shooter, his haven, his place of peace, transformed into a scene of chaos and terror. He found himself huddled with his students, the fear palpable in the room. The minutes stretched into an eternity, each tick of the clock a hammer blow to his sanity. The faces of his students, etched with a terror he knew all too well, mirrored his own. The aftermath was a blur. The shock, the relief at being alive, the overwhelming grief. He needed an outlet, a way to process the maelstrom of emotions swirling within him. He turned to what had become his digital sanctuary, his blog. His words poured out, raw, unfiltered, a lament for a country teetering on the edge. He wrote of his shattered hope, his disillusionment. He wrote of the stark contrast between Australia and America, the normalcy of gun violence in the latter. He hit publish, unaware of the storm he was about to unleash. The post went viral. His words resonated with thousands, then millions. The comments poured in, a torrent of shared grief, anger, and despair. He became, unwittingly, a voice for a generation grappling with the trauma of gun violence. The viral post changed things. It thrust him into the spotlight, a reluctant figurehead of a movement demanding change. News outlets clamored for interviews. Politicians offered condolences that rang hollow. And David? He grappled with the weight of it all. The disillusionment remained, a constant companion. But amidst the despair, a glimmer of something else flickered. Hope, perhaps. Or maybe just the stubborn refusal to give in to the darkness. He continued to write, to speak out, to use his platform to amplify the voices of those silenced by fear. He knew the road ahead would be long, the fight arduous, but he also knew he couldn't stay silent. The faces of his students, the memory of the terror, wouldn't allow it. He owed it to them, to himself, to the future of his country, to keep fighting, to keep hoping, to keep believing that even in the face of unimaginable tragedy, change was possible.